Hello, my dear students. Today we will discuss about the subject Technological Innovation Management and Entrepreneurship. The course code is 21EC61. So, Module 1 deals about the management. Management is a very important task in your life, not only in your industries, wherever you go, whether it is studies or whether it is at home, the management is very, very important. So myself, Dr. Somshekhar K, Professor in the Department of EC SJBT, I will take you next 20-25 minutes through the management journey. So in the module 1, there are 5 modules in this subject, Technological Innovation Management and Entrepreneurship. The module 1 deals with the management. In this video, I will discuss only regarding management. So this subject will be taught for 8 hours. So management, nature and functions of the management. What are the functions of the management? Importance of management, definition of the management. There is no particular definition for the management. There are a lot of definitions given by a lot of different personalities. Management functions, levels of management, roles of a manager, managerial skills, management and administration, management as a science, art, or a profession. So we may consider management as a science, or management as art, or management as a profession. Then the same module, along with the management, we will try to discuss the planning. Planning is most important everywhere, not only in industries or in the entrepreneurship. Even if you are a student, you should plan your studies properly. The nature of planning, importance of planning, types of planning, steps and limitations of planning, decision making. So decision making, you need to take a right decision at the right time. If you take wrong decision at right time or right decision at wrong time, definitely you will not be successful. So decision making is an important stage in the management. Here in this module, we will discuss what is the meaning of the decision making, types and steps in decision making. Course outcomes. Usually we call it as a subject, but according to NBA, we call it as a course. So course outcome, that means after studying this subject for 3 months, what will be the outcome? So this is outcome based education. So whatever you study, what you learn, so what should be the outcome? First we will keep outcome as a goal, then we will work towards it. So after studying this course means subject, students will be able to understand the fundamental concepts of management and entrepreneurship and opportunities in order to set up a business. So if you want to set up a business, you need to understand the concepts of management, entrepreneurship, and what are the opportunities to set up a business. So this is the module 1. Later, the outcome is identify the various organizations architecture. There are different kinds of organizations and they will have different architectures. Describe the functions of managers, entrepreneurs, and their societal responsibilities, social responsibilities. Whatever may be your job, always you should have some social responsibility. Otherwise, it's not a proper job. So the third outcome is you will be able to describe the functions of the manager, entrepreneur, and their social responsibilities. The fourth outcome after studying this subject is understand the components in developing a business plan. If you want to start a business, definitely you should have a proper business plan. You need to develop the business plan. The last outcome is to recognize the various sources of funding and institutions supporting entrepreneurs. To start a business, you need money. So there are a lot of central agencies and state agencies which will fund your business if your business plan is good. So after discussing this subject for 3 months, you will be able to find the funding agencies. Let us start with the module 1, management. The importance of management. Why management is important? Why you need to study? Management is a critical element in the economic growth of a country. Definitely, if you don't properly manage, the country will not grow. You can see the neighboring countries of our motherland. Because of mismanagement, they are economically not growing. Management is essential in all organized efforts, be it a business activity or any other activity. Management is essential whether it is a business or any other activity. Management is a dynamic, life giving element in every organization. If you take any organization, management is very dynamic. So it should always think, and according to the situation, they need to take the decision, and it is a life giving element of any organization. Earlier I said there are a lot of definitions of management. There is no perfect definition for the management, so you can have your own definition. Management is a function of guidance and leadership control of efforts of a group or individuals in order to achieve goals of an organization. Management is a function of guidance and leadership control of a group, because if it is an organization, it will have a group or individuals to achieve objectives of an organization. Because every organization will have its own objectives. To achieve it, we need a proper management to guide. Management is the art of getting things done through people. This is a very simple definition of a management. I'll repeat, management is the art of getting things done through people. So through people you will get the things done. That is the management. Management can also be defined as the process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating and controlling to perform, determine and accomplish the use of people and resources. So management is a process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating and controlling to accomplish the use of people and resources. Any industry will have resources and also it will have the people. So maximum utilization is important. To utilize it, you need to plan properly, organize them, actuate it and control. Then one more very popular definition is putting together 4 M's. Any management should manage money, men, material and machines. Together is the management. Any management should have money, men, material, machine. Management, systematic way of doing things. A systematic way of doing things. Today you should do like this, morning you should do this, afternoon you should do this, evening you should do this. So it is systematic way of doing things, not haphazardly. Management is the life-giving element of an organization. Management is a creative process which integrates and utilizes various available resources effectively and efficiently to accomplish the goal of an organization. So we saw the definitions. Now let us see the meaning of management. Managing is one of the most important activities of human life. To accomplish aims that could not be achieved individually, people started forming groups. When you cannot achieve individually any target, then the human beings started making groups. Managing has become essential to ensure the coordination of individual efforts. Management applies to all kinds of organization and to managers at all organization levels. Principles of management are now used not only for managing business, but in all walks of life. For example, in government, military, social and educational institutions, the management is required. Not only in business, whether it is a government organization, military organization, social organization, or it is an educational institution, management is must, and a good management is must. Essentially, management is same process in all forms of organization, but it may vary widely in its complexity with size and level of organization. Management is a life-giving element of any organization. If you go to Pina, you will have a small-scale industry, a small management. If you go for Ambani, Adani group of companies, then it's a very big management. This is the process of management, or what are the different functions of the management. The functions of the management are, first function of the management is to planning. After planning, you need to organize. After organize, direct it. After directing, control it. After controlling, innovate. After innovate, represent it. So these are the different functions of the management. So in the previous slide we saw planning, organizing, staffing, directing, communication, control, representing. After functions of the management, let us see what are the different roles of a manager. The first role of the manager is formal authority and status. First, it is a status. I am the manager, general manager, deputy manager, and all. It is a formal authority to command the subordinates, and it's also a symbol of status. Interpersonal roles. The manager will have three types of roles. One is interpersonal roles, informational roles, and last, decisional roles. Interpersonal roles: figurehead, leader, and he will act as a liaison officer. In the interpersonal roles, he will monitor, he will disseminate, and he is the spokesperson of that company. Decision roles: he will act as an entrepreneur, disturbance handler. If any disturbance occurs, he will handle it. Resource allocator: he will allocate the resources equally. Negotiator. So these are the three types of roles: interpersonal roles, information roles. Levels of management. What are the different levels of the management? Usually we have seen top level management, Ambani, Adani, Vijay Mallya, etc., etc. Middle management and lower level management. Who comes in the top management? Board of directors, managing directors, general managers. So they will form the policy of that company. Middle management consists of branch managers, production managers, marketing managers, financial managers, personnel manager. So these are the middle management. Then which is lower management? The foreman, office superintendent, supervisor, and departmental heads comes under lower management. What are the management skills? The management should have technical skills. It also should have conceptual skills along with interpersonal skills. Conceptual skills, human skills, technical skills. Let us see this diagram. What is the percentage of skills top management, middle management, or first line management should have? If you observe here, top level management is having more conceptual skills. Human skills, little bit more than conceptual skills, but very, very less technical skills. They will have technical skills, but very less amount of technical skills. But middle level management should have conceptual skills, more human skills, and also technical skills. If you come for first line management, bottom level management, conceptual skills required, but very, very, very less percentage. More than that, human skills, but more technical skills, because they are the people, they are working in the industry, first line management. Then definition of planning. In simple sense, whatever we decide in advance for doing any future events is termed as planning. Let us go for a movie. You'll do search, review, and inquire with the people which is a good movie, where it is, whether it is in that theater, this theater, whether tickets are available, at what time we need to reach there. So all this planning will do. So planning is nothing but you decide in advance for doing any future events is termed as planning. Exam is after 3 months. Now you will plan daily, you will study 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, etc. What is a plan? It is a blueprint, it is a map, it is a design, a system for achieving an objective and intention to do. Your objective is to clear this subject. So you'll have a blueprint, how to study, when to study, how much to study, where to collect the material and all. What is planning? Earlier was what is a plan, now it is planning. The process of carrying out a plan. You have planned, but now you need to carry it out. So that is planning. What is strategy? The tactics, method, approach carefully devised to carry out a plan. You have planned. Now you have a process for carrying out that plan. Now you should have some strategy, some technique, some tactic, some method, some approach to carry out that plan. What is strategic? The logical tactics, method, approach carefully devised to carry out a plan. What is the importance of planning? Why planning is important? Planning is important to increase efficiency, reduce business related risks, facilitates proper coordination, aids in organizing, gives right direction for the organization, keeps good control, helps to achieve objectives, motivates the personnel means staff, encourages creativity and innovation, helps in decision making. So these are the important points why we should plan. What are the different types of planning? Vision, mission, objectives, strategies, operational plans. In operational plans, we have three types: standard plans, single-use plans, and business plans. What are standard plans? Standard plans are policies, procedures, methods, and rules. Single-use plans are programs and budget. Budget you will form only once. You have seen state budget and central budget. Once in a year they will present the budget. That is a single-use plan for the entire nation or for the entire state. Business plan. What are the steps in planning? Establishing verifiable goals. What are the steps in planning? Establishing verifiable goals. Whatever the goals you have said, you should be verifiable. Set of goals to be achieved, or you have set the goals whether they are achievable or not. The second step in planning is to establish planning premises. Next, internal and external premises, tangible and intangible premises. Tangible means the things that you can touch. Intangible means that you cannot touch. Controllable and non-controllable premises. Few things, they are under your control, you can control it. But few things, inflation, it's not there in your control. Stock market, how it goes up and down, it's not there in your control. So it is not in your control, non-controllable premises. Deciding the planning period, you are not supposed to take much time to plan itself, because competition is more nowadays. Your competitors may overtake. Lead time in development and commercialization of a new product. You have developed a new product. What is the time required to lead or develop it and commercialize? Commercialize means it should be available in the market. Time required to recover capital investments or payback period. You have invested or you have taken the loan. What is the time required to recover that capital investment? Or payback period. What is the payback period? 20 years, 30 years, 50 years? Length of commitments already made, already have committed. What is the length of those commitments? Finding alternative courses of action. Evaluating and selecting a course of action. Developing derivative plans, establishing and deploying action plans, measuring and controlling the progress. So you have plan, but you should measure the progress, and also sometimes you need to control the progress if it is not in control. What is the limitations of the planning? Planning is good, but definitely it will have some limitation. Planning is an expensive and time consuming process. So all board of directors, all personnel, they will sit 4 hours, 5 hours, or half a day. So it is time consuming, expensive. So you need to call the experts from different places. So it is very expensive. Planning sometimes restricts the organization to the most rational and risk-free opportunities. You have planned and everybody say that you should stick on to that plan. You are not supposed to change it. So it restricts the organization to the most rational and risk-free opportunities. Sometimes you need to take the risk. Sometimes you need to drop that plan. Scope of planning is said to be limited in case of organizations with rapidly changing situations. Some organizations, they will run according to the present situations. Daily the situations will change. Stock market, for example. Establishment of advanced plans tends to make administration inflexible. Establishment of advanced plans. In advance, you will start executing. So it becomes the administration inflexible. There is a difficulty of formulating accurate premises. Planning may sometimes face people's resistance to it. Already have planned, you say you need to follow it, so people may show resistance to it. How to make planning effective? Extent of detail, coordination, you should communicate properly, participation is required, proper climate is required. So we saw planning, the different types of planning, management, etc. Now decision making, not only in management and entrepreneurship, even in your life also, decision making is most important. You need to take proper decisions. Decision making is defined as the process of choosing among alternatives. You go to a car showroom or bike showroom, a multi-brand showroom, there are all kinds of vehicles are there. Now you need to choose because a lot of alternatives are there. So that is decision making. If you go to the bus stop or bus station, you want to travel from Bangalore to Mysore, there are 5 to 6 buses there, Airavata, ordinary bus, etc., etc. Or next to bus station, Kempegowda bus station, there is railway station also. So you need to select the alternatives, whether to travel to Mysore using bus, train, or even flight is also there. So you need to take proper decision. Decision making occurs at many stages of planning process. So during planning, definitely you need to take proper decisions. In planning, through decision making, objectives and goals are prepared. In organizing, the managers decide upon the choice of structure, type of organization, work allocation, delegation of authority and responsibility. In directing, managers decide the course of action and the instructions to be given, providing directions, etc. In controlling, the managers decide on fixing the standards because you need to control the people, organization. How to control, what to control. Types of decisions, programmed and non-programmed decisions. Sometimes few decisions are programmed. If you come across with some problem, so this is the decision you need to take. And some are non-programmed, major and minor decisions. To start one more branch is a major decision. To procure some costly equipment, major decision. Minor decision, recruit some attender or a peon. Degree of futurity of decision, impact of the decision on other functional areas. Qualitative factors that enter the decision, recurrence of decision. Routine and strategic decisions. Sometimes routine decisions you need to take. Tomorrow is a festival, so you should declare holiday. You need to take decision. Tomorrow band, then you need to take decision whether to close your organization or you should open it. Individual and group decisions. Advantages of decision making is increased acceptance by those affected. Few people, they will be affected and you will take some right decision, definitely they will accept your decision. Easier coordination, because a lot of people will be working, coordination is required. Easier communication, more information processed. Group cohesion, definitely anything, if it is having advantages, definitely it will have few disadvantages also. Let us see what are disadvantages. Group decisions take longer time. So you will sit with a group, so you will argue, you will fight, you will deliberate. It takes more time to arrive at a conclusion. You have seen a lot of meetings without any conclusion. Groups can be indecisive, so you cannot come to a proper decision. Groups can compromise. Few people, they will compromise. Okay, we will do this and that. Groups can be dominated. Few people, they will try to dominate in the group. Groups may have prior communication to a particular solution. Excuse me. Simple and complex decisions. Judgmental decisions you need to take, analytical decisions, adaptive decisions, heuristics and intuitive decisions. So this is about the management, different types of management, functions of management, what is planning, what is organizing, what is controlling, what is communication and all, and what is decision making. So hope you understood. Let's meet in the next video with module 2. Thank you very much.